It's an interesting PvT map.
Yes.
Not exactly sure who this would favor. I feel like sometimes I feel like it favors the Terran player, and sometimes I feel like it favors the Protoss.
Kind of depends on styles a little bit.
Like warp prisms are so good on this map.
Yes, yeah.
Because your bases are so close together that you can warp in and send them to each base, and it's like not a big rush just when stupid you sit in between multiple bases. But at the same time, like I feel like Liberators are insanely good on this map too.
Yes.
Especially against Protoss, like
on that ramp to the third as well.
Yeah.
All right. Spawning in at the bottom left position of Orbital Shipyard, it is Hot Damn TheCoon.
Hot Damn TheCoon. And spawning in the top right position, it is Deadly Gaming's Upatree.
Yes, he is. It looks like we could see another Reaper opening from Upatree. It looks like he likes to get that early scout.
Yeah, I kind of like it, honestly. Upatree seems, if I was to classify him as a player, he seems like insanely safe.
Yes.
Early SCV scouts every game, Reaper scouts every game. Like I feel like he's very paranoid that he might die to something early, and I feel like that's actually good. Like it's good to have those tendencies to scout and tendencies to not play greedy, even though it may put you behind. But if you can get used to those disadvantages every single game, it'll make you an insanely good player because you'll have so few weaknesses early on that people can expose. Like I feel like there's an extent though. Like when you take it past that extent, it gets really hard to.
Because he did scout some of what his opponent was doing, and he still played so safely.
Like he scouted that his opponent wasn't going proxy Stargate, but also got the turrets still. You know.
Yes. He never actually built that Cyclone, but he ended up committing so much into those turrets so early too.
Yeah, it wasn't even 2. It was like 3 or 4 turrets.
It
was just a lot of turrets. Oh, this is really annoying.
Yeah.
From TheCoon.
Gonna force that Reaper to not go straight to his opponent's base too. That's really nice from TheCoon.
I have to say, despite the early game disadvantage I thought Upatree had last game, his army, like before losing those 2 tanks, was actually pretty scary.
Yeah, it was. I agree. He delayed that so much though. That command center just now. That actually was.
That's actually very.
That was a big deal.
Yeah, it's actually quite a big deal. Especially when you're delaying the orbital and then the mining, and you're just delaying everything.
Delaying SCV production, like it's such a.
And it's literally for nothing too. It's not like he delayed the CC and he had those extra minerals to build a couple extra SCVs. Like it was committed. The SCV was still committed. Like you just lose a lot for nothing.
That's the thing. The correct response there is to actually pull
an extra SCV. Yeah.
Sometimes 2 extra SCVs if they even get an extra shot.
Yeah. I mean, he even had a Reaper on the way, but yeah.
Yeah, at least 1 SCV you need, because you can't afford to lose that
I feel like
production time.
Sometimes it's even bigger than like the actual physical disadvantage is the mental disadvantage.
Yeah, you feel so semi-defeated.
Like, yeah, exactly. When like for example, if I lose like a couple drones or a drone to a Reaper, it's like like it just throws me off my.
Especially if they get the Reaper away with like 4 HP.
Yeah. Yeah, after killing your drone.
Or if you have a surround on a Reaper and it just slips out.
That's really annoying.
That's the worst.
Blizzard needs to patch that.
I agree. I think Terran is just too strong.
Yeah. I think drones should be as fast as Reapers. Then we'd have a fair fight.
And get grenades and jetpacks.
Yeah. Then we would have a fair game.
So we do actually see a very fast robotics facility coming out of TheCoon. He might be going for some fast disruptor drops. Are we going to see another? Yes, does go for that pylon overcharge. Snaps
that time it was actually pretty good break.
Yes,
it was. Scout the robo.
That was really nice.
And he was going to for sure scout it.
Yeah. He might have even seen the robo facility.
I'm not 100% sure if he saw the robo facility. Yeah,
he did. Yeah.
That's okay though. Like that literally opens into everything, right? Like robo is very standard.
Oh, absolutely.
Though it is a little bit faster, you can't really tell what it is. It could be literally anything. I would expect to see a scan if he is very not 100% sure what's going on.
The problem is, where do you scan, though? Do you scan left side of the natural? Do you scan between natural and
I highly doubt we'll see him scout near the robo or scan near the robo.
Exactly. You don't expect the tech to be in the same place. So kind of clever in that regard.
Although, if
intended.
Yeah, we'll see. It's hard to tell because also he scouted a lot with the Reaper, too, on the left side. So, I mean.
So we do see what looks like it's going to be a Widow Mine drop, actually, from Upatree.
Which is really just playing directly into TheCoon, I feel. Like, he already has that really fast
trapped
robo.
that Stalker. Big rally mistake from TheCoon. And
as long as he follows this up with
capitalizes.
an Observer instead of a second disruptor, he should be in a really good spot.
Yeah, I agree.
But there is a spot where, like, and he should, by the way, because he is getting Overlord speed, Observer speed, or
Warp Prism speed.
And he's getting
a Forge. Actually, is that his second forge? Yeah, it is.
That's very interesting. I'm surprised we haven't seen at least a single observer.
Yeah.
Problem with an observer is even if he builds it, it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to leave it at home.
He does not have a lot of units at home, though.
He doesn't have a lot of anything right now.
If
it's
this
such
was
a huge commitment to build a disruptor.
If this was actually just an 8 marine drop, like this could do a ton of damage.
This Widowmine, if the forge finishes and he picks up on the fact that he's being Widowmine dropped, he could easily build a cannon in each base. Oh,
how many workers was that? I think that was just the mule.
Yeah, that was just the mule.
That was kind of weird.
That's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. I'd still
This
nice.
Widowmine drop can do an infinite amount of damage without any detection, though. Just pulling, like, he has to constantly be pulled away. I don't know, it could be really annoying.
Has he started those observers yet? I wonder.
Not sure. Oh, the cannons are already on the way, though. This is actually really good for TheCoon.
The thing is, if you drop 2 at each base, you can still get damage done. And we see actually a turret ring starting up. Looks like, oh, he didn't send those workers back to work yet. They're just kind of derping around at the natural. That hurts so much.
That hurts so much. Every
the army supply difference, though, holy. This is massive.
TheCoon is actually ahead by a lot.
A lot.
In workers.
In workers, but he's so far down in army.
Oh, he's going to lose his... Oh.
Oh, that's a big deal with that double drop coming in on the right.
Yeah, especially when the Mothership Core had so much energy that he could easily photon and defend this. But he actually doesn't have any units, realistically, to defend this.
Yeah, like none.
No Mothership Core, no photons.
He was so greedy with that double forge, the Twilight Council.
Oh, man, this could be game-ending.
Even has stim with this attack.
And also, he's not going to take any counter damage because of the turret ring at home.
Yeah.
He's going to defend perfectly. Oh, wow, another Mothership Core out on the way, or finished here.
Thanks, Davey.
I'm not 100%. Thanks, Davey.
Oh, nice pickup there.
Yeah.
He should go back to the natural.
That did so much damage, though.
Yeah,
like,
it did.
Literally evened out the whole disadvantage that he had. Like, he had a very large economic disadvantage.
Upatree has been macroing behind this, too, so he's still got a massive army advantage.
Where's the warp prism? Oh, he lost it. Oh, he lost the warp prism with the disruptor. That's actually pretty big. I honestly don't know if, well, I mean, TheCoon has a faster third, but I mean, I don't think you can come back from losing your counter aggression and your worker disadvantage or advantage is pretty minimal
it's
now.
Yeah. It's a pretty big army advantage, though.
I mean, like, I feel like Upatree definitely has some sort of tech disadvantage. Like, we don't see Liberators or anything yet. And
well,
like,
he's also down in
already
upgrades.
Out.
It's a
and the upgrade thing is actually pretty big, but like, he's actually picking apart TheCoon right now. Oh!
Nice dodge.
Yeah, that was pretty
I don't think he got anything there. I think all the Marines were
all
either
the Marines
in the medevac or... Wow,
and
that's 2 whiffed. He's actually doing more damage to his own Nexus there. Oh, meanwhile, the cannon getting focused down.
Oh, so the Widowmine can drop. Oh, that's easy 5-6 kills.
He's still maintaining, despite having 3 Nexus of worker production, he's still maintaining that worker lead.
Very, very minimal, though.
Yeah,
but without a third CC, I feel like he's actually in a solid position if it's equal income, like for workers.
I don't know. I think I mean, it's only 2 orbital mules, but still.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as he doesn't die, he's in an okay position. As long as he has a third. Like,
do you not think he's going to die here, though?
I think he's going to die.
Okay, fair enough.
62 army to 30. He would have to hit some amazing disruptors. And even then,
nice multitask coming out from Upatree.
Yeah, even then, he's had to deal with this like drop and the main army. It's not really.
Oh, wow, that was a big disruptor shot.
That was a pretty big disruptor shot.
That actually might be game saving.
I mean, definitely better than not hitting anything, right?
Yeah.
Oh, losing the disruptor is actually kind of hurtful, seeing as this is literally his army.
Oh, he needed to not take that Widowmine shot.
Oh, whoa, that was pretty far off.
Yeah, that. Oh. Also, that Widowmine shot, really big.
I don't know. I feel like if he defends this, he's actually still in a pretty good spot. And
gets the full medevac. Wow. Both
army
medevacs
supply is almost even now, and he is 2 workers ahead, which doesn't mean he's ahead in income, but like the third base has so much potential. Like without the third base, this game would be done.
Yes, 100%. But that disruptor shot, that killed so many.
It also bought a lot of time too for his main army to come down towards the third base.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Still, though, this is still a scary push. Only 1 disruptor is going to get focused down. Nice job.
That was a sick focus fire on that.
He has 3 observers. Wow, he does
4 observers.
This is getting comical.
He builds as many observers as Upatree builds turrets.
Yeah.
I mean, his army is just way bigger right now.
Yeah, it is.
As long as the Widowmines don't have amazing hits, it's very good for.
I think he actually lost 2 observers to Widowmine Splash there.
That's why
3 observers to Widowmine. Oh, no, 2. Yeah.
He's lost 33 probes and he's still ahead in probes. That's like
Upatree has just not been producing workers. He just doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He likes 43. It's a good number.
It's a solid number.
There we go, and he just starts building workers again. Interesting.
+3 on the way from TheCoon. I mean, like, his upgrades are just skyrocketing, right? Like, he has 2-2 already? Or
this was the same thing that happened last game, except it's even worse this game. It's going to be, it's already 2-2 versus
armor is
+1 attack.
Honestly, that's probably why we saw, like, massive army disadvantages, and he's still able to come out from the fights very ahead. Even right now, his army, as long as the Disruptor doesn't completely whiff its shot, it should be able to propel this push.
Yeah, exactly.
I would really love to see, because Upatree already knows that TheCoon has a hard time multitasking. If he was doing drops at the same time, this would be beautiful.
Big Widowmine shots, actually.
And he's actually going to lose the Disruptor too, and there's no Photon Overcharges here?
Wow.
Upatree's going to crush this.
Yeah, unless this this shot is...
And he doesn't. And the Photon Overcharges actually don't do anything. This could be game over right here. Honestly, I feel like it is game over. Like, even if he holds it, he's lost so much economic... Well,
he's just lost so much army.
But yeah, he's lost his Photon Overcharges. And he's lost his Disruptors, so his army scaling
has no
is
core.
Very poor, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely game over. I'm pretty impressed by that push. I actually didn't think it was
I didn't think it was going to win at all.
Very smartly backing up. I mean, realistically, the upgrade advantage is enough for TheCoon to come back.
Yeah.
He didn't actually lose any workers. So...
But he needs more army now.
Yeah,
Upatree
really
has so much gas, by the way.
I feel like he can't be building Disruptors. Like, Disruptors are so bad for the core army. He needs, like, Colossi.
Colossus, yeah.
Even though Colossi are bad in the current meta, they really aren't at the same time.
Yeah, they're actually
like,
really
despite
good.
the nerf, they're actually pretty strong against Protoss or Terran players.
The thing is, against Marauders, I wouldn't want Colossi. I would actually want Immortals against this army, I think. Immortal Disruptor.
He's building at least one Immortal.
Or Immortal Templar.
He just needs army that isn't Disruptor, because Disruptors and low numbers are actually really bad with no supporting army.
They can't be a core for your army. They can be a supplemental unit.
This is just too much army.
Yeah, this is so much.
It's almost double the army supply, and there's really no core army units here.
Yeah, nothing. If there was Storm, maybe.
Storm would be good. If there was Colossi, if there were, you know,
the
even
pylons.
If there were
the pylons did kind of make his army dirt
like,
out, and the upgrades are so huge.
Yeah, it's so huge to see the upgrade advantage.
Really that Widowmine shot.
Oh,
but the second
that Widowmine shot.
Actually, I think killed 2 medevacs.
The Widowmine, best Protoss unit NA. Holy shit. That was insane.
This upgrade does like 3. It's a 3-tier, now 4-tier advantage.
Yeah. It's a pretty big deal, actually.
Like
this is the only reason why it's even close right now.
And actually, if he just kept warping in Adepts, I don't think he could get broken. Because Adepts, they have resonating glaives.
Yeah, any units, too. Like, Immortals are huge with the upgrade advantages.
They hit so hard. They're what, like 65 damage a shot?
And their armor, it's just so much armor.
Yeah,
and he gets to cancel. That's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, if he hadn't canceled that would have hurt a lot. I would just like to see Adepts, though.
Photon. He should be photoning.
Yeah. His Blink Micro's been pretty nice.
I wish we wouldn't see this Warp Prison being a meat shield.
Yes. He's stimming a lot. He has no medevacs.
It's so insane to see like such a small army like, chase this army away. Oh, picking up the medevacs, so there is no retreat path
that was such an aggressive blink, though.
Yeah,
but nice using the Warp Prison.
if he trades the armies, it's not necessarily that
This
bad.
is actually going to get
And the Immortal's going to kill everything, too, because these are just Marauders. Immortals just kill everything.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
How is the TheCoon alive?
I don't know. I counted him out so many times already.
Wow. I mean, to be fair, though, we do see a 4th base
even with
Upatree.
The 4th base, though, like if he kills this,
he's even getting +1 shields. He's like, my army units aren't cost efficient enough. I need them to be.
I like that he's building Immortals and not Disruptors.
Yes,
with the upgrade advantage, they're actually insane.
Oh, we have a fight going on between the 3rd and 4th. Ooh, Liberators.
Liberators being added. I mean, Liberators aren't actually that good considering it's all Blink Stalkers.
I don't know. This is a lot of Terran army.
Yeah, he lost his retreat ability with recall.
That's rough. He needed to keep that Immortal alive.
Yeah, the army supply.
There are so many Marauders in this army. If he had double Robo Immortal, which he does have, if he can get like 4 Immortals out and just Blink Stalker.
Yeah, that would be enough, I think, for sure.
Yeah,
the heavy Marauder count is actually going to kill him because of that.
I think the push out there is going to give Upatree a chance to potentially win this game right now, though.
I really like how closely skilled these guys are, too.
Yeah,
I feel like
it makes it for an exciting game. the Marauder is
It's
so low
like,
on HP.
look at this: 2 Sentries, 3 Stalkers, and 2 Adepts are dealing with this like
6 Marauder, 2 Medevac, 2
yeah,
Liberator Force.
Army.
This is just the weirdest game.
It's so small. 31 army to 66. Like,
this is like when this is actually like the Legacy of the Void beta launch.
oh, cancel it!
Oh,
no,
he does get it. Nice.
Sentry is being warped in.
Those
Upatree
Liberators,
has 2,700 gas.
That is so rough. Oh, is he gonna get the second Liberator? Really needs to get that before it gets in the main.
Oh, he doesn't get it.
Oh, that's rough.
That could be really annoying, but I don't think
Yeah,
he can
it
actually
could.
siege up and do anything. Like, it should just die if it does. These 2 Widowmines have been here for the entire game.
Yeah, they're just not even being tapped. Like, if they just ran into a base, they could kill probes.
You know how annoying an Oracle would be? There's no turrets at his 4th base
That's a
at all.
good point, yeah. Although, with the armor, I don't think they'd get 2-shot. But still, it'd be rough.
Plus 2 carapace. Plus 2 carapace.
Plus 2 armor is finishing up, yeah. So that upgrade lead is going to be
slowly
significantly
dwindling.
diminished.
Yeah.
Oh, those were not the right force fields.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think the army is just too small, and also the upgrade advantage is starting to kind of weaken.
Yeah, it's diminishing, and it looks like this is gonna finally break down Upatree or TheCoon.
This was actually a very close game.
Yeah.
Some key points to look at were definitely that his drop play in the mid to early game was actually
sick. It was on point. Yeah. It put him so far ahead, but then those.
I would love to see him do it even more.
Yes.
Because like he saw that was a weakness.
Yeah.
Like, it was definitely a weakness that he was abusing in the beginning, and then he just kind of stopped doing it in the mid to late game.
Yeah.
And he didn't necessarily need to. Like, there were cannons, but he was killing them. Like,
yeah, exactly. He was really. He
was really good about it. Like, I felt like his drop control, his multitask was really good. Like, he was dropping and attacking at the same time when he almost killed the army the first time.
And that wears you down in a best of 3 when you get out
really
multitasked like that. It kind
mentally
of
and like physically.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. But I think the bigger one is mentally. You just start feeling defeated. You're like, oh, this guy's better than me. Like, I won that first game because he like didn't attack.
Yeah.
I got a lucky force fields in that first game, and then that second game you're like, oh, I got out multitask. But because he stopped doing that, I think the mental advantage actually shifted back to TheCoon, even at the end of that game.
Yeah, if I was TheCoon, I'd actually feel pretty good about it.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I
because he was
so
dead
far
for like
behind, and
7-8 minutes.
Yeah,
and he just kept holding strong. Yeah. And you as Upatree, I'm sure he's used to winning with those pushes, but the upgrade advantage just played such a huge factor. Looks like